So this is my film. My name is Will. I have a very bright light that my head is blocking out, but I tell you, the camera work in the film will not give you a fright. This is my lair. It's full of despair. You won't see it in the film, no, but you'll see at least 8 good minutes of this lovely face. So if you want to watch something that has me in it, and you can waste a good 10 minutes of your time, come on and watch my film. There you go. That's the end, because I'm out of improvisation. Ta-ta.
I raised you in a Millbrook fashion. I gave you water, but never exposed you to too much sunlight. You found a connection with the seasons. And though you are a summer plant, you flourished in the winter. 2 days ago, you were placed in a garden and a storm hit. You resisted, kept your integrity and nutrition. So the rain tarnished your colours and produced a dark, sickly burgundy leaf from your stem. When I visited you in the morning, it was as if you had been torn apart, and the innocence you once had was gone. I went to Millbrook as a good gardener would, and they made me stand by the doors as a fool, as their customer return policy stated my warranty had expired. So I said to my mother, for justice, we must go to Dobby's.
Firstly, I've never actually met an Italian before, but isn't it telling that we're all going a bit mad? I don't know how to explain the conundrum of the year we've gone through, but I know that in the face of danger, non-alcoholic cider is always the answer.
Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. A little more, keep on going. Yo, yes!
So, post-Brexit, post-Christmas, post-unlifted lockdown, pre-end of the world, entry 1 of 3. Well, entry 1 of 2 more I'll never make. So, yesterday morning, that crisp but bitter morning, I went on a ride on the bus. Not an actual bus ride though, they're not open on Boxing Day, and I hate sitting with the general public. But see, I've devised my own plan, my own public, singular transport system in my own back garden.
Please, anybody, take me to Shorn Country Park. It's only a short ride. I won't sing, I promise. Nan's getting out the war photos again. She's going to show us more pictures of Wales. I can't stand Wales. Please.
With that experience out of the way and the elderly relics stored back in the loft for years to come, I can finally lift my spirits by watching Boris Johnson's daily announcement. It is essential that you stay at home and you work from home. Unless you absolutely must go to work, then it is crucial that you still remain at home. Unless it is possible that you can use transport to get to work, then go, but in all other cases, stay at home. Poetic justice isn't brought upon by just sitting on your bum on the flat sofa. That's a fact, not an opinion. If I hadn't voiced my concerns over Boris Johnson's contingency plan for Corona, I wouldn't be sitting right here. Then again, there are worse examples of people.
Boris, you think you can keep us locked inside our houses? You think you can restrict my right to go to the pub? Well, let me tell you somebody, I am taking my wife and the devil spawn and Darren and his kids and Shaz and Dave all to Gibraltar for a week-long holiday to celebrate the booze and the beaches, and you're not going to do anything to stop us from getting the Boris, go on.
Hello. You're on planet Earth. And you're beautiful. You're so beautiful that... A Woman's Guide to Finding Happiness. Okay, it was on my mum's shelf and I shouldn't have read it. Alright, it was from the Kindle app. That doesn't excuse me for still reading it. She calls herself the Saucy Saviour, the writer, not my mum, telling the maternal truth that's too hot to handle, which is, I think, a pretentious way of saying your work isn't peer-reviewed yet. They've got these chapter titles like Nurturing a Newborn, Making Ends Meet, and Trimming the Turkey Off the Fat. Hold on a minute. Strike that, reverse it. Cooking can be fun, though. Cooking is a bit like violence, where one word can easily compensate the other with no repercussions. Like Andrew's present, this rubbish maze ball game he bought me. He's my godfather, by the way. You'd think he'd put more attention into putting God's son's good presents under the tree. So that's why I keep my pots and pans separate. Professional. On a side note, I think it would be terrible if Nigella had a food network dedicated solely to herself, despite the recent calls and protests for one. Actually, I'd quite like the idea of Nigella having her own food network. They couldn't keep up with demand, so they have to have their own phone line as well. Take a crumpety bite. Sometimes it's best to revel in what you received rather than what you didn't get. To enjoy and reminisce on the past through a rose-tinted lens and to have blinding optimism for the future. So, cheers to stain-resistant clothing in the washing machine. Cheers to Aldi's turkey cuts for 10 people. Cheers for biodegradable confetti and artificial pine needles. Cheers for hot chocolate mugs that are dishwasher safe. Cheers for unlimited Prosecco, and cheers for having you with me here today. Ow! Ooh! Ah! Ow! 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 Oh, Jesus! Oh, that's painful. Right, like, oh, that's made it so much worse.